Yeah, maybe. I think it's a little seat. I think it's supposed to be a chair.
He can only come so far and then he hangs himself.
Good morning. Good morning. How much is your putting green?
I was thinking 5.
5? Oh, thank you.
Show Daddy what we found.
What'd you guys find?
Where'd you put him?
Did you lose him already?
What did you guys do with him?
A rookie mistake.
Left him on the table.
Whoa. Nice. That's the what?
$1 a piece. Yeah, these boxes are $1 a piece. Is there a color code? Yes. This green is 10, blue is 5, and red is 3.
Okay.
And then there's some things that are just marked individually.
Oh, that's really cool. Let's see that. How much is that one? Is that for that?
Yeah, that goes with that. Did he not put that up?
I don't see that one. I see the Playmobil ones.
No.
I don't see that one.
Let me see it inside.
Sure.
think that's a lovely cabinet.
Hey guys, alright, so back. Sales were pretty good. Didn't go out for very long, just tried to hit a few here, about an hour and a half or so. So did find some pretty cool things, so I'm going to go ahead and start with one of those here. Got What's in Ned's Head. Really cool game. Basically, this plush head full of gross stuff inside of it, and I think the object is to be able to pick out what's in there by feel, basically. So paid $1 for this. I've seen this game a lot over the years, and it tends to sell pretty well. It still seems to be selling right now, so I've got some of the comps for that one. So this next find is not one that you would consider a very sexy find. That's for sure. So at this sale, there was a box on the ground. It said $10 for the box. Pretty sure you saw it in the video there. So that was these Utilitech security lights. So there were 3 of these switch controlled lights, and then there were 3 of these floodlights. And these are new, which is great. These floodlights, I've only seen one comp on them out there right now, which usually if I see something like that, that means you're probably going to sit on it for a little bit. It's not something that's in high demand, but if you're willing to wait, eventually you should be able to sell it. So I figured $10 for the whole box. So we've got 3 of the floodlights, and we've got three of these. So all in all, it should be a pretty nice little find. We've got this garden hopper. It's a step 2 garden hopper here. So I paid $15 for this at a sale, and I will say that the lady at her sale, she was not budging on prices, not at all. It's her sale; she can price it however she wants to. I tried to talk her down to 10 on this one before I knew what it was worth, and she said it's never been used, so she wanted to stick the 15. After I looked it up, I was fine with that. So with the comps that we have up here, I'm realistically probably thinking around that 65, 55 range. So we shall see. So obviously the best finds for me today was at actually the same sale that I got the lights at. This guy had about 4 racks of records still on their shrink. As you could see in the video, I was trying to kind of flip through them, but they were packed in there so tight, and I'm not. They were packed in there so tight, and I do not have a GoPro, so I didn't have the 2 hands, so I really couldn't get a good view for you guys that way. So I apologize for that. But so I ended up buying 45 records from him. I'm not going to go through all 45 of those records right now. But I will say that you should expect to see a lot of records here, hopefully upcoming in the next few What Sold videos. So I've got about, out of the 45, about 20 of them I will be selling individually. The others are going in different lots based on, I think I've got like 5 Gordon Lightfoots that'll be going in a lot together. A couple Madonna going in a lot together. But some of the original ones, or some of the single ones that were pretty cool to find. So they were $2 a piece. This Goofy Gold, which is I guess like a Halloween record, some silly Halloween songs. I've never seen this one before. This one I think I saw, this one was right around that $25-26, which is obviously a sweet spot, right? If you can get a record for $2, and if it, you can turn it at that price, that's great. And the best thing about these records, generally, if I'm looking at records, I love to see that they're in the shrink. That means typically that the person was a collector and they took very good care of them. This guy definitely did. These are some of the better condition records I've found here in a long time. And one of the things to really look for, I'm not a grader or anything like that, but one of the things to really look for is that shine. So when you look at the record and it's got that nice shine, clean look to it, that tells you it's a very nice condition record. It's been taken well care of. So almost all the records that I picked up were that type of condition, which is fantastic. This one I think is going to be really cool. I don't know exactly what I can get for it yet, but so it's an evening with Groucho, old school Groucho marks. And I didn't know this at the time, but this record is still sealed. Sealed, obviously, everything new that always adds some value to you. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to list this one at or what I think it's going to go for, but I'm excited to find out. So like I said, I bought 45 records, $2 a piece, so that's $90. So after we counted everything up, I was just getting ready to say, would you take 70? Just because I was buying a lot. And right before I said that, he had 3 pieces of electronic equipment that he had saw me looking at earlier, stereo equipment. And I really just wanted one of the pieces, which was a Pioneer tape deck. And he didn't want to split them up at the time, and he had 25 listed on it. So right before I could counter with 70, he said, if you're still interested in the electronics, I will throw them in. And I said yes. So I got the records, 45 records, and then I got a Sony CDP-291, nice little CD player here, a Sony amplifier. This is the STR D450Z. It's a lot of words and numbers I just said there. And what I was really looking for was this Pioneer dual tape deck. This is a CTW600R. These are really hard to find in good working condition. And I almost always look at these types of things, but I almost never buy them anymore because it's such a crapshoot with whether or not they're going to work. And then if they do work, they're still very heavy and not not the greatest things to have to worry about shipping. But the Pioneer was really good. I've got some comps up for that. The other two are not too bad either, honestly. The comps are pretty good. I felt pretty confident with these just because of how well he took care of the records. That made me think that these have a good chance of still being in operating condition. I was able to test the tape deck, and they both work fantastic. I tested them with some headphones. The sound is amazing. I think I've heard a lot of audio files are kind of starting to come back with the tapes a little bit now. So listening to it through here, it was pretty awesome. So obviously I've got a lot of work here to do. Got a lot of pictures still that I need to take and things here to get processed. But all in all, it was a very good day. I appreciate you guys hanging with me and watching. And see you guys again soon.